Hello gang, welcome back to VanHam here. I apologize for this video coming out days later than it should have. I had a software hiccup today, not today, the other day, which basically ruined a lot of things for me, including a whole day of streaming and such. I'm not going to get too much into that, but I lost a lot of footage, so I'm going to bring you up to speed as best I can as we're working today. We've had a shed being put in. The shed is being built. It was pretty inexpensive actually. It was only around 80,000 euros. I've obviously bought this lime spreader, which also does fertilizer. Here's our shed just here. Doesn't look great. I've sold our water tanker, okay, but it only did 3,000 liters. So I've asked the brokers to find me our water tanker, and I'll show you which one it is. I think we're going for the water tanker that is this one here. So I've asked them to put in a price for this one for me. 8,000 liters. It's a little bit heftier. It means we'll get stuff filled up a lot more and a lot quicker. Things that we still need. We need a tedder. Yeah, look at the pH levels and the nitrogen levels. So we're going to have to fertilize this place too. Nitrogen, bad. pH, bad. Okay, I like our shed. Trees are sort of coming through. They've done a bang-up job, though. Yeah, I'm down with this. Yeah, okay, cool. There's a little bit of a dip there, but that's okay. They had to obviously pour the slab. Nice. Okay. Well, we'll be able to store a lot of our mowing equipment and some stuff down here now and keep it out of the weather and inclement weather. That's for sure. In the sun. It can do a lot of damage. With the goat fields, we're going to have to put in some trees and such. I just want to run up to our wheat fields before we do any liming and work on these grass fields. I feel like now that I own this field, I can just drive through it, so I'm going to. I just want to go up to our wheat field because I just looked at something before which told me that there was weeds in it. I can show you just here. Oh, these are our mowing contracts for the day, by the way. We do have mowing going on. So we'll get into that a bit later. Oh, look, they're super duper close. Lovely. This field here, telling me it's got full of weeds. Now, if I'm, did we plow this field and plant it, or did we buy it and plant it? Oh yeah, it's definitely needs weeding. We're gonna have to spray this, or we're gonna have to get some kind of a rake, so we can weed this ourselves. Weed medium. Can we rake something that has medium weeds? You think it'll be sort of around here, yeah? Seeder tanks, sprayers. So here's a sprayer here, weeders, here we go. Okay, so 6,500 that one is. Weeders can pull out small growing weeds between crops, improving the field state. They can only be used in the first grow stages of crops. Interesting. Because I would prefer to pluck these weeds out with the weeder. These say weed medium, but you can tell that the wheat is still in the first stages. We might purchase that $6,000 weeder just to have a look at it and have a go. Now I dare not drive in the crop with this tractor either, so I'm gonna have to do some. Oh my gosh, the next door neighbors have put some crops in. I'll have to do a turnaround in the trees here. Oh my gosh, crops everywhere. Without spending too much more money, because I've got a water tanker to buy and tedder to buy, because we're going, well, we'll see how we go. We've also got a lot of fertilizer to buy because we're going to have, this field's going to take a bit of fertilizer also. Let's go ahead and get you sorted out here. I think we can just turn you on, yeah? In fact, I might do, look, I can forget to use this half the time, the steering assist. Can I just have one headland? Okay. This is not going to take long, so let's get into it and get it done. I think that was crazy. It's left us with 619 liters. That is incredible amounts. I'm just going to leave some machinery outside of here at the moment until I've got all the other stuff down here, so I know what we're going to have to put inside. That was an insane... This is a thirsty field. This is a very thirsty field, but we can see our pH value is pretty good across the board now. We just need to get our nitrogen sorted. Luckily for us, the nitrogen, even though it says it's bad, hopefully isn't too bad. Oh, I'm going to need this trailer, aren't I, to do that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to take that with me and get some fert in it. Get some dirt and fert in your trailer. That means we should probably try and expend the rest of our... or I can put... No, we'll just get rid of it. Because if I ever need if I never need lime again, I'll just get more lime. Also, can we just not... like lime the waterways? Oh my gosh. I'll just go up the edges here because we do take a lot of this stuff along the edges a lot of the time, so I may as well get as much of it as I can. Hey, I don't know how much fertilizer we're going to require. Fertilizer is really expensive too. Okay, let's have a look here. Solid fert. Now if I'm gonna go, we're always going to use more fertilizer, right? Oh, that's expensive. I want to buy that much. While we're in here, just to let you know that the sale of our new item came in, and it was this. Oh, that's 9,000. It's so cheap. This is our animal trailer. Now, the other option I had for the animal trailer, which I hadn't got around to being able to show you guys yet, was this one here. So we can either buy this one used for which we can take 13 sheep, 13 pigs, 6 cows, I'm pretty sure, or this one does 5, 10 and 10. I think we'll go for this one, the one that's on sale, and we'll buy that. Right, and that just leaves us with the water tanker to go. I'll go ahead and pick up that fertilizer. We'll have a look at our animal. Man, we are really racking up the equipment now, aren't we? We've gone from literally 0 to hero with our equipment, but I'm all about it. We require as much equipment as we can have to run a farm successfully, especially when we're going to have animals and crops. That's always where the expense comes in. Now, we could go and... Yeah, you need to have the land to feed the animals. It's just the best way to go about it. It's the most fun. Well, that's a beauty. It is an absolute beauty. Am I going to be able to tuck in down here? Just push a bag out of the way for a sec, please, Ham. So what we're going to do is we'll go back up. I'll get ready to do the fertilizing. But what I want to do is I want to get the mower on the JCB, and I want to get the mower sort of out there working. Right, here's our turn. What I might do, I might run up home and thank you for the comments last time. I don't think that was you, Gilby, was it, telling me that I can just tab? Yeah, I know. We're doing this series as a bit of a story mode. For those that are coming into the series now and maybe haven't seen the first few episodes, I recommend going back and watching, because we sort of set the game, we sort of set our rules for the series there, and the rules are no leasing. To begin with, we're sort of strict on the leasing rules, and a few other things that we're doing in this series to try and make it, you know, a little bit more enjoyable. Not just, you know, anyone can just tab this and that, but I like the sort of immersion and the role playing that we're doing here. So if I recommend you go back and check some of that out, and then you'll see our game rules that we've sort of set out for this series at the start. Just home now. I'm gonna have to take this front mower off. I mean, front mower. The weight. Do I need to take the weight off? Yeah, I'm probably gonna take the weight off anyway. We're about to lose weight. This is like super diet, super duper diet. We need to switch you to the front weight, which will be that one. Bring you down, and then we'll drop you off. Lovely. I don't think we need the mower for that. The cool thing is, at the end of the day, we can shove the mower away. What are you going to do about the weeding, Ham? Good question, well asked. There's our Pink Panther trailer, by the way, everyone. Oh, just FYI, I'll run you through some plans on this grassed area later, but this grassed area we'll use for cutting grass still now, but eventually it's going to become the actual patch area. I can't see a thing. Where we're going to build our home, and we're actually going to build it from scratch. Let me just take you through that quickly, just to give you a heads up. Constructibles. We're going to build... Oh, that's really nice, that one. See, I want to build one that I can go inside. The option that I want to do, the building... Oh, what's that? I want to build this shed. I won't do it now, but I think we'll be able to put that in up here. That'll be nice. Oh, that's a cute little home. So the options I think we're going to go with for the home are simply going to be... This lovely log cabin, I think, is right in our wheelhouse. So we're going to build this log cabin down here somewhere, probably like that, along here. We'll give ourselves a nice tiny little driveway. These were temporary, right, when we built these. Give ourselves a nice little driveway, some bit of yard stuff, but out the back here will become a lot of our productions and so forth. We're going to need a dairy. We're going to need the construction stuff to put this together. We're also, I want to buy this property at some point in the future, and potentially even more around this area, around our home, just because it'll be better. So that's sort of the plans we've got going on there for Paligny, our home anyway. This JCB is just such a delight to drive. Handles like an absolute dream, this thing. Okay, so the big field, I'm probably going to do myself because it has the bridge in it. I expect that the worker might have a little bit of trouble. Oh, you know what? If they do it here while I'm working, I can kind of keep an eye on them a little bit. I will get them kicked off in this field, actually. And look, if they run into trouble, I can give them a hand. Let's go ahead and get everything set up for them so when they arrive, we can just kick them off along their merry way. Okay. See, this grass field, while it's got the annoying bridge in it, would be kind of handy for us to own also, wouldn't it? Right, so if we go ahead and unpack this thing now, workers should be here shortly. Hang on, are we looking at the right field here? We should be looking at this thing, yeah? That's the ticket. Sure. Have a go at that. Start on the headlands first. Why not? Let's just put that down to that job was going to be too hard for them. Sometimes things like that happen in farming sim. It might be potentially because of the bridge. The AI doesn't like it, even though it did course around it, so it should be fine. But it may not like this mower, this modded mower, which is more of a reason why we have to start investing in better mowing equipment. We have to invest in so much. I'll get you to... there we go. I'll get you to do this bigger field for... Oh, we haven't done this field in ages, have we? This thing's going to need a service soon too. Alright, the entrance gate is right here. Okay, cool. Oh, did they take the gate off their field? What? Let's try this now. Hang on. They don't want to do this one either. We'll start with the headland first, okay. I can't get the AI to help just going to do this. Interesting. I wonder, maybe you can let me know down below if you're having the same issues, or maybe it's a bug at the moment. Yeah, I can't get them to do that. What I'll do is I'm going to do this headland first on this side. I'm stuck, Ham. You got stuck on the fence, buddy. I know. It's been a while since I've mowed, okay? This is why I don't like towed mowers. I prefer to have fixed mowers on tractors. One of my favorite bits of machinery in this whole game has been for years is the Krone Big M. I've said it many times. I love that friggin' thing. That's my goal to own that in this series. Anyway, we're probably due to upgrade our mower. We'll knock this field over pretty quickly, and that field down there needs mowing too. We need to keep an eye on our contracts. If we can clear this contract out of the way, we might be able to pop up and grab a more lucrative mowing contract for today. Alright, we're just finishing up the last little portions of this field. 2 for the price of 1 in that one. I thought while we're here, we may as well get it all done, hey? Right, and if you're thinking, Ham, what are you doing? There's no more field. Yeah, I purposely don't do really sharp, edgy corner bits. There we go. Because they're annoying to get into, so I just save it till last these days if I need to. Right, let's go ahead and pack that up. We've got to go now and fertilize our field. I really want to make sure our grass field is tickety-booing up to spec. Before we go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and save, hand our contracts in, just make sure that you're good, collect that. All right, and you're good, collect that. And this one's going to be a nice price, but we'll just go and see. No more mowing at the moment. There is a deadwood contract that Noah probably wants us to do. I'll get on the dog and bone, the telephone, to Noah, and see if he needs a hand with that. I just cut that person off. Whoa, that's not a maneuver you should be doing there. I'll just leave this in this field because it's got to do the mowing in here. All right, thanks, Thanks, Jacob. We should. Anyone else think we should call the JCB Jacob? I do. Oh, Ham. Really, buddy? You're gonna need like new batteries in every single tractor. Right, let's go ahead and oh, actually, see how bad you are. First of all, I want to make sure we've got the steering assist on. Right, our working width for this is really good. Well, we barely used any fertilizer here. This has been much better. That's good, because that means we're going to be able to have a lot more fertilizer up our sleeve for other projects like, oh, I don't know, fields, crop fields. Let's just check how our field is looking here now. Ah, tickety boo. Expected yield, expected potential, 125%. That is what I'm talking about. Why have we got that marked? Why have I marked that? 1,100 feet. Why have I marked that? Untag that, please. Okay, that's a good job done. I might go ahead and just actually tuck this trailer inside the shed now, because it does have fertilizer in it, so we want to keep it covered. Where are you going with this? Anywhere I can squeeze it in, probably. Against the wall would have been better, but this will be fine. We'll go straight down the middle here. Hey diddle diddle, straight down the middle. Oh, this is brilliant, having a shed finally. Okay. Well, we don't need to worry about the cover, because it's now undercover. I think what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and move a few more items down to here. I think the JCB would have been the better vehicle for it. Might be worth waiting till about 10 a.m. before we go ahead and, oh, I really want that seat. I'm gonna have to move that trailer. Do I want to take a trailer down there? The baling trailer could probably live down there now, but I'll leave it where it is. I'll take the rower down there. The Tedder, we'll probably end up buying a new rower. We've discussed that, I think all of us as well. Just gonna move this. Probably just here. We will go ahead and grab, I'll put the seeder down there. I think it's a good place to have the seeder. I'm potentially thinking about taking the little tractor out the back that's not covered. And we might go ahead and park it down in that shed, just so it's actually finally covered. Oh, Ham, this is, yeah. Oh, sorry about your crops. Sorry, not sorry. I think we should go this way and not on the road with this thing. This thing's way too wide for the road. Part and parcel of being on the farm, isn't it? Having to do your yard tidying and maintenance and shifting and lifting and shifting. Been out of practice for a while doing stuff, but that's better. That's got it. I think the Tedder, but what we might do again is I might go ahead and bring it down with the little track. We got to fire up the little John Deere. Oh dear. I just had to put a little pause in there as I was had to go feed Hank. It's 6 p.m. here. It's been a busy long day, but I'm trying to maximize my days at the moment and get as much content done as I can. Whoa, she fired up. Gee, she's in a bit of a state, isn't it? Oh, we probably should go sell that spreader too at some point, shouldn't we? Ham, have you fed the chickens today? I have not. There you go, chookies. You guys making any more eggs? You're making some eggs. Good on ya. Not heaps, but they're making some. Right, what are we going to bring down? I'll probably bring the plow with me as well. And what, are you just going to do it in this tractor, are you? Well, I wasn't. No, look, I don't know if you're going to be able to tow that, are you? Oh, yeah, you are. Well done. Okay. I've not been on this beautiful thing in ages. I love this tractor so much. Look, it needs some TLC, I know. God, there's something just about these older tractors that I just friggin' love. Oh, we've caused absolute chaos, calamity, and carnage on the roads. Oh, people are trying to overtake us. Cars are trying to come up behind us. Oh, no one knows what to do. Hey, what? This little tractor might end up being brilliant just for our goats, our little goat tractor. You know, just handy in and around like a lot of these places, lifting and shifting stuff. Whoa! There we go. Now you there, you can tuck up into that corner. Lovely for us. This is the good thing about reversing something that's hard fixed on the back at the 3-point attach. you don't end up chasing your tail. Right, lower it down nice and neat, and just drop it there for us. I'll just leave you here too, will I? I think this is a good spot for that little tractor. Right, you're gonna have to run home. I'm gonna have to run home. Through the creek? Not through the creek. We do have the bale wrapper too. That's not gonna fit in there, is it? You see, the combine, the bale wrappers, all this stuff, I really don't want it sitting out. Especially things like the bale wrappers. I don't think that's going to fit down there, you know? I don't think it's going to fit in that shed. Oh my gosh. Ham, I didn't realize... Oh, we got lime for next time, so don't stress about it. You go through it anyway. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't seen if there was any information from the broker yet. Can we just check that? No. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, how cool. It's 50%, 56% off, right? It looks pretty well used. It says it's only got 19 hours, but man, it looks like it's had a hard 19 hours. Alright, is this going to fit in here? I assume it will. Right there. That looks like a great spot for the for that. And then the plow can probably sit in front of the like we can put them in front of the planters and stuff, because we won't need the planters for a few months. We will need the plow before we need the planter. Damn, you reversed it okay. I wasn't thinking about it, but I'm indicating still. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is today's episode. I know what it's left us to do is a lot. We've got a lot on. It's now 10:22. Do you want to check that contract? That's going to be us for today, though, everyone. Weeding, wood transport. Interesting. I think we will pick that up for Noah. That dead wood contract. Why would you need? I would not borrow those items to do that. Got my own chainsaw in my hand. Yes, let me know what you think down below. Before we go, I just want to... I'm not going to put them in because we might have to plant them ourselves. But if we come down here, I want to just have a look at a couple of options for us, which might, but if I can't, I might have to see if I can get these planted in. This is a large northern catalpa. It looks a little too large for us, thanks. I'm literally just thinking of, you know, something like this. There's a tree there, but they clearly need some trees planted in, so I might have to purchase some. I'm thinking like over near their food stations, or maybe like out in the middle, like in these patchy bits here. Why don't you just go and chuck some in now? No, because I think we'll have a think about it. Like we could put one there. Just a few trees in, just to give them a bit of shade when we do get them in. That's a great one. Maybe we just put them up here where this tree is. That's 2,500. I'm not going to spend it now, but I think that's the one we use. I think we use the old American elm. And do we want the box elder or the oh, that's not very large. Yeah, the box elder and the elm I think we'll use around here. We'll just create a bit of a shade space, and just in case the goats don't want to be in the sun all day or whatever, when we get them. And we're also, I really want to get a shed in for them too. Let me know if you have thoughts and ideas down below. The shed, I was thinking there is something in here that was kind of, it could be good. Something like this, right? This is all I was thinking. Just in case, you know, something does go awry. There's trees down here too. You could make a bit of a sheltered area here for them. But look, if something goes awry, we could always, you know, just slap this in. Right, 12,000 bucks. Thanks for coming. And it just gives them a little bit of shelter. So there's options that we've got for their sheltering coverage that we can give them, you know. And maybe we put this shed up the back here. No, I don't think we do. I think it'll have to go somewhere down here, you know. But anyway, that's sort of that. Let me know what you think about our shed. I think it's a great spot to put the shed. The reason I didn't put it up in this corner here where it's tough to do things is because of the hill shape, the actual size of the hill. So I think this was kind of a perfect little spot for it down here by the creek. Okay. We'll crack on with everything else next episode. I will be getting the episodes out a lot faster. Sorry, with the injury, with re-injuring my foot again, and then the software issues and stuff. I fell behind. So I need to not fall behind again and just keep cracking on. And that's what we want to do. Stay safe, stay glued to your screen, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Get out of here.